Hey, what's up guys? So we're back with another Warhammer 40k reaction video by WarriorTier. This one's called, I hope I'm saying this correctly, Custodes, or Custodes, the True Sons. So, actually I don't really have much to say. Let's just get into the video.
I was called to Terra, to tell the tale of a hero born beneath different stars.
Oh man, the voice is always on point.
Into the sanctified stone of this world, and will carve the tale of a custodian. He was born here. It seems strange to say that, and he was born here. Few are allowed the privilege of calling Terra their birth world. He was born before so much of our history happened. He was born before so much strife ravaged the universe. I was privileged enough to meet him once. He told me, I do not remember much, but I remember my mother's name. He would see their faces on statues carved by generations of our masters. Generations of humble, feeble humans who toiled for decades to capture the likeliness of thousands of heroes. I am one of the new generations of stonemasons. The custodian is a figure from ancient myth. In my own way, I didn't believe him to be real. For 10,000 years he has walked these labyrinthine temples. Legends of the faithful would, and indeed do, give their lives to see even a fraction of what he guards. Many ask how he and his kin, the Custodes, guard him on the throne from a galaxy that ever seeks his demise. But I don't believe there's a single atom of this galaxy that the Custodian Brotherhood aren't watching. They hear every single whispered threat and treasonous plan. Every smuggled weapon, each drop of poison poured into the ears of the faithful.
The armor design looks amazing. The amount of gold.
The Custodians are its mind. If the Astartes are the fist of mankind, the Custodians are the force behind the blow. Many believe they never leave the grounds of the Imperial Palace. However, we all learn at a young age that the universe in its entirety is the Emperor's palace. When we spoke, he told me, the mason does not craft the stone, but is crafted by it. The truth is this, they are everyone, each faithful soul, each wretch who, in his final moment, prays to the Emperor, is one of them, in his own way. I'm told they are made before birth. He told me that he was born on Terra 39 standard years before the final assault on the palace by the Traitor forces. His father was a stonemason, which seems odd to me now somehow.
Man, there's a lot of gold in this video.
Licenses needed to breed in perpetuity. His father's greatest work, the blessed feather, still stands in the palace today. It has seen over 90 centuries. It has witnessed my whole life and will witness the lives of my children. Cavill witnessed the moment that Sanguinius raised the humans upward just as they began to break. In those final, hellish days before the siege of the Eternity Gate, the Custodian saw those humans, caught in the updraft of the Angel's faith. During my years as a student, I was made to study pics of that statue daily by my lectors. I was made to behold what faith could create, what war made us into. I was brought to Terra to set in stone the tale of one of humanity's heroes. Even by Astartes' considerations, he was taken at an early age. But he was 19 standard by the time he had completed his apotheosis. His next 11 years were spent hunting beneath the palace proper. For beneath his ground still lurk beasts, monsters, traitors, and worse. It is within those shadows that holy order is trained. They either leave the dark knowing the truth of the light, or are consumed by the perpetual night. It is believed that the Emperor himself grants the gifts needed to walk such hallowed ground. He smote his way through who knows how many traitors. who knows how many demons of the void. He told me to my face the following: beneath compacted streets built by men far smarter than us, my order sounded the call, and the hunt began. The truest challenge of our martial prowess was the battle against the demon manifest named Karathan. A cursed thing of fangs and claws.
Carthon. Looks like Hellboy.
It took us 4 days of ceaseless conflict to first butcher its hordes, and then to carve that lumbering blasphemy into scraps of rotten void-born meat. After we re-emerged from those darkened tunnels, we realized that we were part of a new family now. For each world that knows the tread of a human foot is a world visited by my family. Each soldier who screams his hatred into the face of an enemy is my brother. Each lady of each order is a sister of mine. She spreads the faith I exist to God. I've seen the horrors of the galaxy and simply wonder this: is that it? Most think the Custodians are the last line of defense, but I now believe that they are the first to witness each threat. Each blow leveled against our foes by the Sainted Order has been in transit for millennia. For the universe is a stone, and the Emperor is a mason, a master at work, his craft never ending, his toil perpetual. But from his inadamant, he carves humanity's future, with faith as his chisel, and our collective hate as his hammer. His son is chiseled more by his new father every single day. For in the God Emperor's service,
That's a cool design.
the Custodes
The
are
mask.
complete. And with the
Custodes.
Emperor's patience, all of our flaws are chipped away. The circumference of Terra's equator is 40,000 kilometers. If I were to say that the Custodes knows each step of those kilometers, would you believe me? A million
Actually, I would.
ships land daily on a million landing sites. Their vigilance can never, ever end. For the God Emperor is eternal. Despite their efforts, however, there are a million miles of tunnels that cross this world. Each day 1,000 more are bored into this holy soil. They work ceaselessly to know each cavern, each stone and patch of moss. I'm sure they have witnessed secrets that worlds have died for. I myself have beheld relics from empires that no living human could ever learn of. For the Imperial Palace is a world unto itself, contained within chambers built 25,000 years ago. Are
Thing
the
is
testimonies
huge.
to humanity's perfection. The proof of our truthful place as rulers of the galaxy. And deep within those holes behind doors that have laid shut for centuries, beyond a million myrtle holes, beyond galleries containing the sum of human art, beyond the legions of the Terra Imperialis, behind that final golden portal, he lives on. And his sons will never rest, their blades never falter. They are his best and brightest. They are all of our faith made real, and their spears never dull. They are the chosen heroes. Should you ever cross into the Sanctum Imperialis, should you ever see those vaulted sacred frescoes and monuments to mankind's greatness, and you should see a custodian, regal, stoic, fierce and pure, you'll know you're seeing someone from a myth. He has a new family now, for he was young when he took up the spear, and I believe part of him is still young, after so many thousands of years. Long
Looks like Henry
after
Cavill.
our dust fired into the sun, he will remain, and his watch never ceases. Eternal in his ancient mountain of golden power armor. Perhaps before I pass into the light of the Emperor, I will get to see him once more. Glory to the Imperium, and glory to the Custodian.
Alright, so that was another video by WarriorTier, Custodes, the True Sons. Now, judging by the music, I know for a fact that this one's gonna get hit by another copyright. For those of you guys who don't know, literally every single video except for one video that I watched from WarriorTier has been hit by a copyright. Iron Within, Iron Without, and the Night Lords and Ogren, all of them have been hit by copyright. So not a single one of them is monetized except for one of them, which is the Black Templars one. But I did dispute them, but they got rejected. But still, I mean, I could have made them monetized, but I have to like cut a huge chunks of the videos, like mute them. And but the thing is, by muting them, then it takes away the the feeling and the vibe, and also like the suspense of the videos by like the voice and the music and everything. So I just left it alone. I was just like, alright, fine, YouTube, you win. You can keep that money. But because I'm like, I want to give quality videos for you guys. I mean, sometimes you gotta take a few L's, but it's worth it. But anyways, Custodes, it was great. There was a lot of gold everywhere. That's all I got to say. And another great video by WarriorTier. So shout out and credit goes out to WarriorTier if you're watching this. I'll be watching a few more videos. I got a lot more. I think the next one I'm going to be watching is either First War of Armageddon Dreadnought story or Gene Stealer Cult. We'll see what happens. But anyways, thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. And also check out my other videos I have on my channel. Hit that notification bell so you know when I drop another video. Thank you so much for your continued support. I really do appreciate it. Hope you guys are having an amazing day or night wherever you guys are. And I'll see you guys next time.